SolidEngineer. Inspiration to success.
So it all started in 1927 when Eleiko was a small electrical appliance company, all the way until 1957 when a then production foreman, Hellström, was a very passionate weightlifter. At that time, there were no barbels that could last a competition and remain straight, which resulted in very uneven competition between lifters. The then CEO, Tyra Johansson, allowed Hellström to pursue his passion of trying to fix this problem with the Eleiko quality steel that could be sourced in our factory.
So my name is Camilla and I've been working for Eleiko since 2015. I'm a product development engineer and I develop products. And our main product is our barbell. To be able to put our brand Eleiko on our bars, we need to test them heavily. And for sometimes it takes about 3 to 4 months to actually test lifespan of a bar. And now with the opportunity we have with the 3DEXPERIENCE works and simulation, we can reject early ideas digitally and we will save us a lot of money and time.
We've been using 3DEXPERIENCE works simulation software now for the better part of 9 months. We were able to create digital twins, and that allows us to test future ideas and also future materials well in advance and in multiple times before ordering big batches of expensive material. Previous to that, we used SolidWorks simulation software for final and elemental analysis, but then we still had to order the material, which led to long lead times, almost up to a year, and then doing a few months of testing and then realizing we need to find another material. If we look at the purpose-built test bench for max load, we have several cylinders that exert up to 1.5 tons in the center or the end of the bars, which is much more force that we can see that humans will ever do. But also we do practical testing, such as dropping a fully loaded bar onto a rack or platform. So you can imagine a 500 kilo barbell dropping from 1 meter or higher onto a steel frame rack or a platform, and this is then filmed in slow motion and analyzed afterwards. What we can do with digital twins is also doing these expensive and complex drop tests directly in simulation, and we can foresee what the likely outcome will be, and then we just verify it with the physical test. That is the big time saving we see with the simulation software.
Like early years, the bar was typical for weightlifting, and just a regular person didn't train with a barbell. But these days, everyone trains with a bar, and it's very important for us that people can feel that they can rely on a Eleiko bar and see that they can train as the professionals do. One big thing for Eleiko is the sustainability aspect of it. One of the things is that we have a sort of green steel in our bars. It's recycled Swedish steel. It's also to have products that live longer. It's very important for us that when people buy our barbells, they should know that this will last their whole lifetime. And our goal is that they should also last for the next generation.
We have close to 2,000 world records with our products, and we want to have our athletes continue to push the limits. That means we need to provide a tool that allows them to do so. The sport is basically executed by picking up a heavy barbell from the floor, throwing up to overhead, and then dropping it into solid wood platform. That creates extensive stress to the product, which we need to simulate and assure for in the future. And this connects very well to our story when we started in 1957, where we did not exist barbells that can last and stay straight for an entire competition. They bent between lifter A and B. And we build on that legacy and try to push ourselves currently, together with the athletes pushing themselves.
Of course, we make more than bars. We also make dumbbells, for example, and this is a thing that would help us a lot if we had simulation in 3DEXPERIENCE works before we did this. When this was developed, we had to test it live. The mission was to develop the best dumbbell in the world, and it should be sort of unbreakable during regular use. And people abuse stuff. They abuse equipment in the gym all the time. So this has dropped, and a lot of dumbbells in the market has been bent, the heads had popped off and everything. So we need to test it heavily. And every time we had a new idea, I had to lift this overhead and drop it into the asphalt like 500 times, every time. And if I could do that digitally in the computer instead, it would save a lot of time. I think that SolidWorks, and especially the 3DEXPERIENCE works, can help us a lot to have a better cooperation in our company, both supply chains and purchase and the development team, to be able to develop products with even higher quality, quicker to the market, for a better experience for our customers, because that's the main thing, to make our customers stronger.
Going forward within the 3DEXPERIENCE Works platform, we look forward to invest more time in understanding the file management capabilities and also the collaboration improvements within project management software. So it's upon that quality from 1957 of a barbell lasting the entire competition until now, where Eleiko supplies the best-in-class strength equipment for all facilities in the world, on which we build our brand today and looks forward to continue to innovate within our industry going forward.